In this video, I will review my shoe collection. These shoes are pretty old, some of them more than others, but in general, this is more like a durability check for several brands and models, but not so much for links and stuff. I bought most of my shoes new, but some of them are second-hand. I decided to make this video pretty raw, so you're going to see a lot of imperfections. You're going to see a lot of dirt because several of my pairs are pretty dirty. And you're going to see my scars and wounds because I have a very sensitive skin and I am a bug magnet, so I have a lot of skin issues. So if you don't want to see that, I suggest you don't watch this video. One of my most difficult issues is that I have narrow feet. Because of that, I have to kind of compensate in sizing. So for open shoes, I usually wear 6.5 or even 6, and for closed shoes, I wear 7. However, I would say my ideal size is 7 narrow, but the thing is that size is pretty rare, and the shoes that come in 7 narrow sometimes are just not the style that I'm looking for, or they don't have the materials that I want, so I pretty much have to compensate because shoes mostly, for me, they don't fit properly. I currently have 24 pairs of shoes in my collection. I would say that's too much because I live in a tropical weather. I don't need shoes for different seasons, so that's kind of excessive, even though I did downsize my collection because I consider myself a recovering shopaholic. I think I should make a different video for that particular topic because I do have some pictures of my old collections and it would be fun to explore. I really like my shoes. They have been with me in ups and downs, good and bad times, and I do feel a lot of appreciation for them. I thought about making this video to honor them in a way, and because it's fun for me. Several of these pairs I bought with a lot of intent. They were on my wish list and I researched about them, but others I bought impulsively and others were just a mistake. But in general, I do have a lot of appreciation for my shoes and I really like them, and I'm going to review each pair individually. As you can see, a lot of my shoes are kind of in a neutral nude color, so this year I decided to get 4 pairs in black. Most of them are for an upcoming project where I need darker shoes. Some of my shoes are for that specific project, that is a long-term project. Others are for sports activities specifically. Others are a little bit more trendy. Others are more office-like or for shows and festivals. And others are for casual wear, casual everyday wear. Others are for work or formal occasions. Others for specific dancing activities. Others for everyday wear, kind of the workhorse of the group, and more. So let's start reviewing them per categories. Let's start with the sandals. This is the first model. It's the Boltio Vionic flip-flops. This is a local brand. The color is black, the size is 37. The material is rubber EVA synthetic textile, just regular flip-flops. I bought them at a local store. They are just regular flip-flops. They are water resistant, they don't provide any arch support, and I wear them regularly on a daily basis, and they have been with me for 2 years. I do put them under the sun, and that kind of helps with humidity and smells and stuff. As you can see, the metal detail is rusty, and that's because I spilled some Dr. Bronner's on them accidentally, and the essential oils pretty much rusted the metal. So if you have essential oils, be careful with your metal parts. Yep. Now let's continue with this model. It's the Pelle Moda Newport flat sandal in white cork. The color is natural cork. The size is 6. The material is cork. I bought them at a local store secondhand. They are pretty uncomfortable and kind of hard. They are hard shoes, and I bought them because they fit pretty perfectly. but it was kind of an impulsive decision to buy them. I think they're a little bit short, but in general they fit pretty good. And they have been with me for a year, but I bought them with a friend who is a serious shopaholic, and I feel like it was a bad decision because they are very uncomfortable. They are hard and thin, and they don't provide any arch support. Because I don't wear them as much, I think I've worn them about 10 times or something like that. That's pretty low. Because they were cheap, the cost per wear is not that bad. As you can see, they are peeling on the inside. That's what happens when your shoes are sitting for long periods of time in your closet. I feel like I should just get rid of them. Now let's continue with this model. Is the Montego Bay Club Morgue Sandal in Rose Gold. These are from Pelle. My darling gifted them to me because I needed a pair of dainty sandals for pictures and a trip, but it turns out it was too cold for this particular shoe. However, I do need them because I don't have a lot of dainty shoes, as you are going to see. So I did have a need for this pair for more feminine outfits. Oh, they are from Pelle. They are a little bit uncomfortable, but not as uncomfortable as the previous pair. No arch support, they are kind of a wedge style, and they have been with me for 2 years. They are almost like new, as you can see. I don't really wear them that much. I think I've worn them about 6 times, which is bad for cost per wear. Even though they were a gift, I always want to get a good cost per wear per pair. Now let's continue with this amazing pair, the Birkenstocks Arizona Vegan in iridescent light rose color. The size is 37. I bought them on sale. The material is cork, latex, microfiber, EVA, and they have amazing arch support. I bought them online on sale, and I wear them every day. These are my workhorses, and I alternate them with the Boltio flip-flops. They have been with me for 2 years, very intense 2 years. As you can see, they look like this. They are very dirty. I haven't washed them in any way. I think I should wash them. I just don't want to ruin them. As you can see, they are a little bit in bad shape already. I feel like I abuse them a lot, and I wear them also for outside, so that's bad, I guess. Because my feet are pretty narrow, they are adjusted to the second most tight option, and the cork is a little bit, worn out, as you can see. I feel like if you want to buy Birkens, they shouldn't be in light color because they get messed up like this. But this is my first pair and I didn't know. But that's okay. I love my Birkens. Now let's continue with this Birken-like pair. Is by an artisan called the Cork Concierge. The model is Cork Sandal BQ with trick vegan cork soles. I specifically asked for vegan soles. The color is natural cork. The size is 38. The material is cork and microfiber. I bought them online. They were quite expensive. They are comfortable and they do provide some arch support, but not as the Birkens. And they have been with me for 2 years. The cost per wear is not there because they were pretty expensive, but I really like them. As you can see, they are a little bit narrower than the Birkens, but I like them so much, and that's good for me actually. As you can see, they are in pretty good shape. They are just a little bit dirty on the footbed, but they are pretty good, and I love them so much. And they are good for informal, kind of eclectic occasions. Now let's continue with this model. Is the Vionic Rest Candace back strap orthotic support. The color is nude. The size is 6.5. The material is rubber textile. I got them online. They are expensive, the Vionics, but I 100% recommend this brand for arch support. And they are good for wide feet. I think they are better for wide feet. They are very comfortable. They have good arch support and they are outdoorsy. I bought them for that reason because I needed at least one sandal with arch support and ankle strap. And they have been with me for 5 years, and as you can see, they are pretty good. So the cost per wear is pretty good. They do rub, especially if you have narrow feet, so that's good to know. And sometimes I wear them like this when I have to go out quickly and my feet don't slip out at all. So this is the lazy way of wearing them. Yeah, you can see here the arch support is there and they are very nice. I really like them. I wear these shoes for the beach. They are in wonderful condition. I really like this pair. Now let's continue with the wedges and heels category. First, let's have this amazing pair by LifeStride. These are the Persona wedges in the top color. The size is 6.5. The material is synthetic memory foam. I bought them online a long time ago. They are very durable. They don't have arch support, but they are a little bit comfortable considering that they are a wedge sandal. And I bought them for work and casual occasions because I used to work in a casual office. They have been with me for an amazing 8 years period of time. I really love these sandals. I tend to buy shoes that have kind of more chunkiness in the front area for comfort, but they are so wonderful, and they are a little bit heavy, so the wedge part is substantial. As you can see, the color is kind of yellowish. That's the one thing that I don't like, and it's woven. But they are in great shape for an 8-year pair. I'm always thinking they are going to fall apart at any minute, but they don't. They are amazing. Very durable. Now let's continue with this pair. Is the Sansha dance shoes, the Nina model in color flesh. The size is 7. The material is satin and suede. I bought them online, of course. The material is very lightweight and they don't provide arch support, but they are very bendy, obviously, for dancing. And I bought them for my pre-pandemic dancing activities because I wanted to dance more, but that didn't really happen. So they don't have a good cosper wear, not yet. I think I wore them about 10 times, which is terrible. But it's kind of difficult to find shoes that are like this for dancing. First, in vegan materials, and second, that fit. I feel like I don't know what to do with them. I don't think I'm gonna go back to dancing. It's not safe. A lot of things are quite hard after the pandemic. I put some short insoles for a little bit more comfort, and they are good to go. Yeah. Now let's continue with this model. Is the Jessica Simpson Priscilla strappy sandals. The color is beige. The size is 6.5. The material is synthetic faux leather. I bought them online for a formal occasion that I had. They are very sexy and they are too high, and obviously they don't provide any arch support. I bought them for formal events specifically because that dress was dragging too much because I'm quite short, and I bought them 5 years ago and I'm amazed of how well they are going. The cosper wear is a little bit bad, but not as bad because they were not expensive, but I've only wore them about 5 times in 5 years, so that's pretty bad. However, this is the only pair that I have that is kind of very high heel, and they are in perfect condition. Look at that. I do put some insoles, as you can see, for comfort at the front because they are pretty sturdy, but they are too high. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna keep them. Again, if I need another pair, I just don't want to buy another pair for formal occasions. Now let's continue with the flats category. Let's start with the Vionic Spark Mina Ballet flat in the color sand. I have them in the 6.5 narrow size, and I could downsize to 6.5 in this closed shoe because it's narrow and it provides arch support which lifts your feet. The material is leather, microfiber, EVA and rubber. I bought them online. I don't know if the leather is real or not, but back then I was kind of still buying shoes without checking the materials. They provide excellent arch support. They are a little bit bulky. As you can see, they are not dainty, and they are for work and office and pants and shirts, button-down shirts kind of shoes. They have been with me for 5 years. The cost per wear is not there yet at the value that I want, but they are pretty good, and they are great because flats are difficult for me. I almost never can wear flats because they are pretty uncomfortable. They end up hurting my ankles. But these are good. These you can wear for longer periods of times. I recommend them. Now let's continue with this model. Is the American Eagle backboard shoe in tan. The size is 7. The material is textile false suede. I bought them in Payless. They are pretty comfortable, but they are flimsy and they do not provide arch support. I bought them because they are comfortable in a low neutral color and flat, and they are slip-on, so I don't need to wear socks. And I bought them because the Mina Spark were rubbing a lot, because they do rub when they are new, but this pair didn't rub at all, and I've been wearing them for about 3 years, so they have a good cost per wear already. I cannot wear these shoes under the rain because of the microfiber material, but in other occasions they are pretty good. Quick slip-ons that I can just wear and go out quickly, so they are very practical, and they have a great color which goes with everything. Yep. Now let's continue with this category, the fashion sneakers, because they are not for sports activities. So first we have the Keds Breezy Canvas Lace Up in white. The size is 7. The material is cotton soft canvas lining. The material is cushioned, which I love. I bought them at a local store. They do provide a little bit of support because of the cushion material, and I bought them because they are neutral. They go with everything. They fit good for narrow feet. A lot of narrow feet folks will wear Keds because they are pretty much the only shoe that more or less fits, and I've been wearing them for about 2 years. They used to be my everyday shoes, but I don't wear them under the rain, so I bought another pair for that reason. As you can see, they are a little bit yellow. I tossed this pair in the washing machine, but not recently, and they have been a little bit kind of forgotten in the closet because I bought another pair for when it's raining, which is a lot. I should try to get that yellow color out of them. I should get rid of that yellow color somehow. Yep, they're great. Now let's continue with this water resistant pair. Is the Adidas Advantage Base in white color. The size is 7. The material is synthetic leather. I bought them at the local store. They are quite comfortable. They're water resistant, sturdy, and they don't provide a lot of arch support, and they are great for casual occasions. These are my current go-tos. I'm wearing them a lot on a weekly basis and several times a week. They have been with me for a year, so the cost per wear is great because I wear them very regularly, so the cost per wear is excellent. They are a little bit bulky and chunky, as you can see on my feet, so they are a little bit dirty, as you can see. I wear them a lot. They are great and very convenient because I just wipe them and they are good to go, but the Keds, I do have to toss them in the washing machine. Yep. Now let's continue with this model. This was a gift by my darling. They are the Reebok Club C Revenge Vintage Court tennis shoes in chalk and ash. The size is 7. The material is suede, leather, textile, and rubber. So my darling got them at a local store. They were a gift. Unfortunately, they have the materials that I don't buy anymore, but because they were a gift, I accepted them, and they are quite comfortable, and they are slimmer than the previous pair. They do have a little bit of cushioning, and they provide a little bit of arch support because of that reason, and they are my casual go-to pair to alternate with the previous pair. However, I do not get this pair wet. They have been with me for about less than a year. So the cost per wear is still not that good, but it will get there. Yeah, as you can see, they are in perfect shape. I feel like they are going to get dirtier, but not yet. I try to take care of them. Yep, they are great. Now let's continue with this category. They are the Oxfords. This is the first model, the SoftStyle by Hush Puppies. The model is Valda in pewter. The size is 7 narrow. The material is synthetic EVA. I got them online. These are tight. They are very tight, and I bought this model. This was the last model, so they had such a great price. I can't believe it. They do not provide arch support, but they have a little bit of cushioning, so they are not super uncomfortable. I bought them for shows and events because we were going to a lot of cultural events back then, and I bought them just before the pandemic hit, so they have been with me for about 5 years. And the cost per wear is there because even though I didn't wear them as much, the cost per wear is there because the price was amazing. I wore this pair for 16 or 17 times, and they are peeling already because, this is a 5-year pair, okay? I feel like they are in good condition because of the time that they have been with me, and I plan to wear them a little bit more. But they do rub, so they do rub a little bit because they are sturdy, the material is sturdy, but not anymore. I love that pair so much that I wanted a similar pair in black, but I didn't find one by the same brand, so I found this model by Medi by Elio Parodi. They are a little bit wedges. They are lace-up shoes in black. I bought them online, second hand. The size is 738. I don't know the material. I thought they were going to be more comfortable because this is kind of an orthotics brand, but not really. They don't provide arch support per se because they are kind of sturdy. The insole is sturdy, and I bought them for the project, the upcoming project, and they are one of my newest pairs, but they are second hand. They are almost in perfect condition. They have little things here and there, but they are in great shape, and they are kind of sturdier, heavier pair. So they kind of remind me a little bit of the LifeStride shoes that are kind of a little bit heavier and substantial. Yep, they are great. As you can see, the sole is fantastic. Now let's continue with this pair. Is the Franco Sarto Charles Derby Oxford in black. The size is 7. The material is patent faux leather. I got them online, second hand, because I tried them on in the thrift shop, but they had the toe area kind of smashed, so I couldn't really try them on. They were quite uncomfortable to put on, so I had to go online and get them because I figure the rest of the shoes was pretty comfortable, and they were black, so I bought them for the project. They are cute and do provide a little bit of cushioning and a little bit of arch support because of the cushioning, and the age is less than a year. I bought them for the upcoming long-term project. I really like this pair of shoes. As you can see, they have nice details, the patent leather shiny texture, the soles are anti-slippery soles, the little shiny metal back detail at the back, and they are not heavy, which is great. Now let's continue with this model. Is the Haan original grand wingtip Oxfords in black and white. The size is 7. The material is synthetic leather and rubber. I bought them online, second hand, and they are comfortable, cushioned. They do have cushioning, and they are very comfortable, and they provide a little bit of arch support due to the cushioning. And I bought them kind of for work occasions, because I was planning to go back to the office, but I'm not sure if that's going to be. And they are new but second-hand, if that makes sense. They have been with me for less than a year, but I feel like I don't like these shoes that much. I feel like they are too mask for me, but they are great walking shoes, honestly. I wish I could sell them, because when I saw them I realized, no, this is not what I want. I wanted a patent pair, which is what I got when I got the previous pair, but still, this pair is great. I feel like someone else could benefit from them because they are great, just not for me. Now let's continue with this pair. They are the Dadawen lace up platform Oxfords in apricot. I got them online on Amazon. They are kind of a Asian brand. The size is 7. The material is synthetic leather rubber. They are quite lightweight. You would think that these shoes are heavy, but they are not. With kind of slimmer ankles, I always try to look for non-heavy shoes, if that makes sense. I bought them because they are trendy. I really like the style in neutral. They are water resistant and tall for poodles because it rains a lot here, and they look amazing. I really like them. These shoes have 7 years with me, and the cost per wear is good because of the 7 years. But I don't wear them as much because I used to wear them mostly for the office. But yeah, as you can see, they are peeling pretty badly on the inside. I mean, it's 7 years, and they were sitting in the closet for a while, for the years after the pandemic. So I think they are good considering the circumstances, and they are a soft material which doesn't cause a lot of rubbing, which is amazing. They didn't rub even when they were new. Yep, I really like those shoes. Now let's continue with the running shoes categories. Almost all of these shoes were a gift by my darling. These shoes are expensive. So let's start with this model. It's the Nike Air Zoom Rival Fly 3. The color is pink, white, black. The size is 7. The material is synthetic fabric rubber. We bought them at a local store. They are very lightweight and they don't provide arch support because they are sturdy sole. They were a gift for fast running. The size is 7, which is bad because for running you need at least half a size bigger than your size because the feet expand when you do high impact activities such as running. So because of that, I don't wear them as much. I used to wear them for the speed races and they were amazing, but the cost per wear is not there. As you can see, they are in perfect shape. I mean, running shoes that are 3 years old, that's just because you don't wear the shoes, because they get worn out pretty quickly. They are super lightweight, in perfect shape. As you can see, they are almost as new. Yeah, just a little bit of dirt at the bottom, but yeah, the tracks are there. Yep. Now let's continue with this pair, the Nike Wearallday GS in black and white. The size is 7. The material is mesh textile. I bought them at the local store, you know, as a basic black pair. They are lightweight, versatile, and they don't provide arch support. They are kind of, you know, standard black sneakers. They are my everyday go-to shoes since 4 years ago, so they have a great cost per wear. And yeah, you know, they are great for activities such as, you know, going out in kind of muddy situations, but just like lightly muddy situations or dirty situations, but not super muddy. So they are kind of my medium dirty shoes, if that makes sense, and sporty and quick errands that require more comfort than fashion sneakers, if that makes sense. They are already kind of falling apart at the front of the shoes, but I'm going to keep wearing them because I wear my shoes until they fall apart. Yep. Now let's continue with this pair. Is the Brooks Ghost 15D model in black and white. The size is 7.5 because I learned my lesson. The material is, yeah, a little bit of cushioning. I don't have the material. I bought them at a local store. They are pretty sturdy. The sole is pretty sturdy and durable. This model is durable. They don't provide a lot of arch support. If you want arch support, you will have to buy the ones with pronation, which I used to have one model with pronation, but not anymore. They are my go-tos for regular running because I'm going back to it, but slowly, because I was quite ill and I'm getting back to it, but very slowly. They are amazing, very durable shoes. I've had Brooks in the past and they are amazing. As you can see, the tracks are losing definition, but not as badly. And I'm going to continue wearing this pair until they are not useful anymore. Yep, great pair. Now let's continue with this pair. Is the Hoka Arahi or Arahi, I don't know. Hoka W Arahi 6. The color is blue and white, I think. The size is 7.5. The material is recycled, cotton mesh and rubber. We got them at a local store. They are bulky, as you can see. They are very cushioned and they provide our support because of the cushioning. This was a birthday gift, if I recall well, and they were for long runs. They have been with me for 2 years and they are pretty worn out already. They are not useful for running anymore because I used to run 7 kilometers, 10, but not anymore. I don't run that long anymore, but they were for long runs on asphalt, so they are pretty worn out already. The cushioning is not there anymore. It's pretty gone. As you can see, they are very dirty because they are my exclusively dirty shoes, for painting and dirty errands and mud, and the tracks are gone, as you can see in the middle part of the sole, upper middle, but they are great lightweight shoes. They are just bulky and not pretty at all. They are just very practical. Now let's continue with the last category. They are the boots. I just have one pair. This is just a representation of the model because I don't know the model. I bought them online and this is the picture of the listing, which is raw and perfect because I wanted to know exactly which pair I was going to get. I got them secondhand. I think they are G by Guess combat lace-up booties. They have a little buckle and 7 eyelets. The color is black. The size is 7. The material is faux leather. I bought them for the project, the upcoming project, and they are perfect for that. And they are slim fit. I really like that because some boots are kind of chunky and stuff, and I already have enough chunky shoes. I wanted slim fitting booties, and they don't provide our support, but they are great and amazing. I really like them, and I was looking for this pair for a long time, and then I gave up, and then I found them, and they were amazing at a great price. As you can see, they have gold hardware, which is not my favorite, but it's not that bad, I guess, but they're in great shape. They have an inner zipper, and they do have some things. For example, what is that little thing over there? I don't know. And they have a little rust over there, but they are good. They are lightweight. The little dirt that is on the laces, that can be easily fixed. That's okay. Oh my god, my shoes have been with me for so long, so I wanted to give some awards because they do deserve them. They have been with me for years, most of them. So let's start with Miss Economic Survivor. Goes to the Boltio pair. They are the cheapest shoes in my collection, obviously, and they survived the Dr. Bronner's disaster. I spilled the whole bottle because it was slippery. I spilled the soap and they survived the heat. Yep, just a little bit, just with a little bit of rust, and they just have battle scars now. Miss Sustainable Seductress goes to the Pelle Moda pair. I didn't want this pair, I didn't need this pair. They seduced me because they are sustainable, they are cork material, and they fitted. Yep, they seduced me. Miss Dainty in Blush goes to the Montego Bay Club because she's the only dainty one. As you can see, my collection is filled with bulky shoes, kind of bulky and chunky shoes. Yep. The Workhorse Dirty Queen. They are so dirty, and they are workhorses. They are amazing. I really love them. I should do something about the dirt, I think. Yeah. Miss Eco-Friendly Gold Digger goes to the Cork Concierge pair. They were so expensive, but also wanted. I had Cork sandals on my wish list for years and years until now. They are so worth it. Yep. Miss Hiker in the Nude goes to the Vionic Rest pair. They are amazing. There is a lot of nudity in this collection. Miss Die Hard Woven Queen goes to the LifeStride pair. Of course, they have been with me for so long. I expect them to fall apart at any minute, but they don't. They are going strong. They are amazing. The Dancing Queen No Mo goes to The Sansha pair, they are not dancing no more. They are not going to dance. Nope, I'm not going back. It's not safe. It's not safe. A lot of things are not safe anymore after the pandemic. My sexy skyscraper goes to the Jessica Simpson pair. I feel like I'm reaching the clouds with this pair. Yeah, they're very tall. Miss Clownish in Nude goes to the Vionic Ballet flats. Yeah, they are kind of clownish. They look clownish, definitely. They are not super dainty. Yep, but they are so comfortable. I love them. Miss Flimsy Savior goes to the American Eagle pair. Yeah, these loafers, they saved me from the blisters that Miss Clownish gave me. Yeah, because they were rubbing too much. And now they are part of my collection until they fall apart. Yeah, thank you. I'm grateful. Miss Jaundice in Canvas goes to the Keds model. I have to do something about the yellow on this pair, yeah. Miss Puddle of Shunk goes to the Adidas Sneakers. Yeah, they are chunky and they are great for puddles, but then I have to wipe them. The only thing that they have is that they are white, but they go with everything. I love the color. Yep. The Vintage Court Queen goes to the Reebok pair. Yeah, I feel like they are almost snobbish. Yeah, but I love them. Miss Calm Before the Storm goes to the SoftStyle Oxfords. Yep, they thought that they were going to see so many shows, cultural events, but no, they didn't know what was going to happen. No, they kind of packed the bags and they didn't go anywhere. Yeah, but we can change that together. Miss Medi Less Comfort goes to the Medi Comfort pair. You tricked me. I thought that you were actually very comfortable, but not really. Still, you're pretty good. You're good quality and I'm going to keep wearing you. And we're going to do a lot of things together in the upcoming project. Miss Walkable Mask goes to the Haan Oxfords. Yep, they are two masks, honestly. They look like male shoes, yeah. I think I have to find you a good home. Just that the second-hand culture is not that good here, but I'll try. Miss Unsmashed Patent Lady goes to the Franco Sarto pair. Yep, I could actually wear this pair, not like the pair at the thrift shop, but I'm grateful because I could find you and you're great for my project. I really like you. I can actually wear you. Miss Poop Stomper goes to the Dadawen pair. Yes, this is the actual nickname for these shoes. My darling and I, we laughed a lot because they are actually pretty good for stomping poop. Yeah, yes, you wouldn't get so dirty if you would want to do that. But of course I don't want to. They are amazing. I love this pair. Miss Neon for Speed goes to the Nike Rival Fly pair. They are amazing for speed. They are beautiful. They are neon. Yes, fantastic pair. Miss Reliable Basic B goes to the Nike Wearallday pair. The name is perfect for this pair, honestly. Wearallday, yes. You are so reliable, and I'm going to be wearing you until you are no more. Yep. Miss Sturdy Resilience goes to the Brooks pair. Yeah, you are helping me so much because I stopped running and I'm going back to it, and thanks to you we are going to get back to it every week, and I'm so grateful for that. Miss High Ticket Dirty Cloud goes to the Hoka model. They are amazing. Amazing. They are very soft. They used to be very cushioned, but not anymore, and they are dirty. They are dirty and great. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for you and all the long runs that we did together. Thanks. And lastly, Miss Grunge Witch Project goes to the G by Guess model. Yes, they are amazing for my long-term project and I can't wait to wear them even more. That's it. Thanks for watching.